What happens, you say? Well, you have just rescued Alan from a creature that was chasing him across the darkened fields in the night, threatening to tear him limb from limb and feast on his flesh. After Lyra was gently reminded that these were undead creatures that she has encountered before and can destroy with her healing magics, she did so. But Alan warned you that there were more, and they were attacking his friends who were some distance off. You have split the party unwisely, but now must reunite the party before you can go and save Alan. Marcus is completely hammered and drunk, so we don't know how useful he's going to be in this particular adventure path, but we're about to find out. So, there you are. It is the dark of night. You are racing up towards Simon's house. Quigley has a torch. Crag has a torch. You're racing to get Marcus because you know that there's a tough fight ahead of you.
No, they stayed back with Alan.
They're just staying back?
We're waiting until they come.
They're just going to wait.
We're waiting.
So you are standing there. So bad.
As Jim described the scene, very dangerous, middle of the night,
I'm
out
sorry.
in the open.
I thought there was a bunch of action occurring, but in fact, it's really just calmly waiting.
If I had pockets, I would have my hands in
So
my
you guys
pockets.
are just standing there.
They were looking around,
looking up at the sky, looking around. Alan is standing like, well, when is your friend coming? People are dying. We have to go.
Hey,
What's happening?
He controls the power of the universe, so just relax, okay?
This is gonna be.
Why isn't he here? He should.
Well, he was.
Can he control it faster?
It was a hard night.
Yeah, we had a fun night tonight.
It was a hard night.
Well,
Picked us on the wrong night, buddy.
Potato.
Quickly, you get to Simon's house.
So-
You rush. You tell me what. Apparently, you have a thing.
Before we begin, Chad Hagen has a review for us.
These reviews, by the way, are on Facebook. You can review us on Facebook. You could technically also review us on IMDb, but these are Facebook reviews.
Chad says, I just started watching 2 weeks ago, and I don't plan on stopping now. Don't plan on stopping. I now have my wife watching. You guys have become a staple in our Friday night, and we hope you continue to stream. Oh, and maybe you could do it on another day, too. Once a week is such a long wait! Exclamation point.
I have to agree that it always, especially Monday, it feels like Friday is so far off. I just want to get there and I just want to play. But if I had to run 2 of these games a week, I would probably die. Because these guys are too much. I can't handle them more than once a week.
Not very kind.
Well, we would.
Swear we're friends.
We would, maybe in the future, when treasure is raining from the sky because so many people have told their friends, then that would provide us the means to run the show all the time. Well, Doc, are you planning on telling us another joke, or is there an actual technical problem?
Oh, the building's on fire.
Does anyone have a piece of plastic or anything? Wrapper?
Anybody have any plastic near them that they were making loud noises with?
Do you need it?
No, toss it. Get it out.
Oh, I wasn't doing
Remove it
it.
from
Did it get
this
touched,
place.
though? Did something...
I don't think it got touched, though.
Okay.
I thought you just needed
Who's
it.
crinkling, damn it?
Yeah, I did.
Which one of us? Sorry, we're doing a mic test, everyone.
It's like...
Trying to get some audio goodness for
I
you.
like to move it.
Just bear with us for a moment. Bear with
ready?
this.
Do you guys hear crinkling?
That.
What's the crinkling? Tell us.
So, while we're doing this, I can read you another review from Gregory Winters. Stellar production value meets an excellent cast every Friday night at the intersection of we love interacting with our fans and truly vexing questions like, does this box have any air in it? Or should I blackjack this guy? After you participate in your first live show, you'll find you have a whole new reason to look forward to Friday.
Nights.
I can't read the rest of it, so
I got you, Quigley.
All
Just
right.
make sure you BYO potions because Marcus isn't sharing. In fact, he'll most likely drink all of his in front of you to spite you.
Oh, absolutely.
True story. Hashtag true story.
Hashtag Marcus reasons. Hashtag true story.
All right, I'm ready. I'm ready to be awakened.
Yes. So I run back downstairs. I've already woken him up once. I slap him again. I'm going to roll percentage dice to see where I
He's
slap.
put that evil on himself. Where does Marcus get slapped?
I'm aiming for the face. So.
Well, it's easy to get that mixed up with other parts of his body.
He's making again?
Oh, 73.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So, yes, I run up, I slap him in the face, I say, Lord Marcus, we need the powers of the universe!
Then you have called upon the right person. Watch this, Quigley.
I say-
And I go and I move around. I go, M. And then I wiggle around some more and I go,
I say,
hey.
I say,
And then I go,
put some clothes on, man!
R's a little tough. Hang on, let me just mush it around a little bit here.
This is the worst thing that has ever happened.
So I grab his robe and I'm doing the whole I'm censoring
Yeah.
him with my hand
Right.
the entire time, and I put his robe on him and I say, "Let's go!"
Okay is really tough. I'm glad you covered me up before I had to get to that one, but I was spelling out Marcus.
I understand.
The Magnificent.
I understand. Let's go! And I pull him by the arm and I'm yanking him out of there.
Hold on. Where are we going?
No, we're going to save the world.
Tonight?
Yes, let's go!
Tonight's not a great night for me. Can we try another night?
Let's go! And I slap him again in the face.
Ugh.
You feel
Hey,
thoroughly
team.
slapped.
Hey, team! It's time to go!
Question. Ring of Sustenance helping in any way, or am I,
You feel confident that you are certainly the only one who can fix whatever problem these guys have caused. So off to save the world it is.
We're gonna save the world tonight, Quigley.
That's
you and
right,
I.
Lord Marcus.
I have slept for at least 4 hours. And with the Ring of Sustenance, Jim, I only need 2 to rememorize my spells.
You didn't cast that many spells the previous day.
Oh, you may be mistaken about
I might be.
that.
An hour to memorize your spells?
Yeah, I just look at Quigley and I say, so give me about an hour. and I'll be
No,
ready
we
to-
have no time.
So-
Read what? Put your hand on my shoulder. I will run forward. You follow me running, and you can read at the same time.
Because if you remember, Jim, to recap, for those of you that may not have known, very quickly, last episode we had to engage an owlbear, but not kill it. So the night prior, I convinced everyone to let me sleep so that I could equip non-combat spells or non-lethal spells.
Oh, great.
So, Jim, if you would like to know how prepared I am for this battle,
Not, is what you're saying.
it's a good time to have been drinking. And I used my bonded ring to spontaneously cast Drench on Lyra last night.
A very good use of your magical powers.
Now that we're all caught up,
Yeah, so you got nothing, is what
Once
you're telling
again,
me.
Lord Marcus is useless in battle.
I
He has
used up
flaming balls, though.
all of my spells
We haven't even seen the
gosh.
flaming
except
balls.
for 2. Could you guess which 2 those are? They're the same spell.
Sleep or flare.
Quigley said it. Flaming balls.
Oh, good. Well,
Which
you
is
got
flaming
that.
sphere.
You got that one. That's good.
I have 2 of those, Jim, and then nothing.
He's
It lasts
going
a
to
long
light
time.
the whole
It lasts an
town
incredibly
on
long
fire.
time.
Great.
I'm ready to go into the woods with flaming balls while drunk.
Can he be reading from his book while I'm running? If I'm reading
Normally,
him?
but it's dark, and he's drunk,
I have a torch.
and he's drunk.
I hold on. I have peace of mind to do one thing.
Yes.
I look at Quigley and I say, Quigley, I am not in great shape to save the world. But with your help, I could be.
All right.
The wagon, Quigley. I need you to pull me in the wagon.
All right. So I go and I put him in the wagon, and I give him the torch, and I start pulling the wagon.
What wagon? Is it
Simon's
like a radio
wagon.
flyer wagon? What?
But that is not there anymore because it was taken with the body.
Quigley, I need a wheelbarrow.
How about a piggyback ride?
Is there a wheelbarrow, Quigley?
A piggyback ride?
Quigley, look for a wheelbarrow.
Is there a wheelbarrow, JimJam? Is there a wheelbarrow?
It looks like he's gonna have to walk.
No, we're...
No mercy, Jim. No mercy. Mercy's for the weak.
Merciless. There's no wheelbarrow.
That was good. Very believable.
Oh, that's gonna go on Instagram later, I'm sure of it.
I grab my bedroll
Yeah.
and I lay down on the ground and say, Quigley, grab the top and pull me along. And
So I just...
Okay.
I have
I
my
start
book.
pulling him.
Okay. happens?
I have my book, and I'm studying,
And
Jim.
a torch. You have the torch because I'm using both hands to pull you.
This is safe.
Okay.
This'll work, Jim.
You know what? I mean, this is a game of chance.
Can they roll?
So here, roll percentiles.
I shall, shan't I? Here I go, rolling these percentiles. 77%, Jim.
Okay. The rules do not allow for this in any form. That will allow you to regain the use of one first level spell. And that's it. That's all you get.
That's it?
That's all you get. You rememorize one.
What about my bonded ring?
No, it needs to wait till the next
But
morning
my
for it.
Pearl of power I
You
can
haven't
use.
used that, I don't believe. So
I didn't.
That can be used once a day.
Brian says, Marcus, before you make a move on Maisie, you really should inform her of the flaming balls. It's the right thing to do.
Where's
Men out
Alex?
there, you do have to be
Go
honest
out,
with the
no,
ladies. One first level spell, you say?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
So I can only imagine this, that we see Alan in the distance, and all he sees is me running up, pulling a bedroll of the wizard that we've been like, we have to wait for the wizard.
This is why we're waiting, guy. This guy
When did
is
they
the
get
one.
here?
This is the key.
Don't worry, we just need our whole team.
What are we fighting, Quigley?
Oh, we're fighting the undead.
Oh, just get Lear to do it.
You're fine. Come, we're going.
He didn't hear you.
We need
Well, you're
you,
just getting
Lord
dragged
Marcus.
along the ground at this point, so it's happening.
When we get to Craig, I'll tell Craig, Craig, grab the other end. Craig, pick it up.
He seems to want you to pick up the other end of the
have
bedroll.
this-
Oh,
Craig.
are they here?
Yeah,
Did they make it?
they reach.
Oh, here.
Okay.
Here he is. It's the power of the universe, Alan.
So,
This
Craig,
is-
Guys, I don't know why I
so Craig,
didn't
we're going to be
recognize
faster if
the
you carry the other
thing.
end with me.
What
The
is he
undead.
hurt?
He's really drunk.
I should probably tell you guys, I should have recognized that, and I didn't recognize the undead, and I don't know why. But I think something's wrong with my memory.
Oh, good, let's handle that now.
What?
I should probably just like throw that in there as
We have to go!
Like, yes!
They're dying!
Who is this guy? Who is this guy?
This is Alan.
Is he undead?
No.
His name is Anthony.
He's friends with Tim the Tool Man.
No.
How do you know Tim? Who's Tim?
Please, just come!
Anthony.
And he's
Where are you
running
taking
up
us?
toward. He's running.
I'm really gonna carry
Back
you
in
out
his
of
direction.
How does he know where to go?
Why are we calling
All right, fine. I'm running after Alan.
Anthony?
Please do.
No, it's Alan.
I know, but are you sure?
Jim,
Wait! Quigley!
is he leading us to
Quigley!
the loggers
Quigley!
camp?
Quigley!
Where is he?
Quigley.
leading us?
Yes, Lord Marcus.
Put me down. Put
No.
me down.
Why?
Put me in the box.
Yes.
Put me in the box,
No,
Quigley.
then you'll never come out.
Put me in the box, Quigley.
All right, so I set him down and I open the box and I throw him into the box and then I close the box, put the box back on and I start running.
Okay. First thing that happens
What?
is Marcus, you take 3 points of damage as you just stumble down this hole and land smack on the ground.
Owie! Oh.
Well,
I love the box talk. I love it every time.
We don't have Alex. Should we go get Jonathan?
No! No, we will not go get Jonathan. We're
Now
running
can I
now.
get more spells? Because I'm in a peaceful place, Jim.
What does the rule book
The
say?
rulebook says no to all of this.
Well,
by the
to
way.
be
so
fair, the
all of this
rulebook
is
is very
purely mercy
experienced.
that I will get no credit for.
Hopefully Paizo's not watching.
The rule book has never experienced a group quite like ours.
You can have one more first level spell.
Oh. Jim, no mercy. Jim is you're being so nice today.
I'm in a good mood.
we don't know what's
I'm
happening.
waiting for the treasure to pour out of the monsters.
We don't know what's
Yeah.
happening. It's coming. Something.
Even before the camp
Yeah.
comes into view, you can hear the wild cacophony of a pitched battle. The terrible growls of the undead fill the air and mingle with the agonized screams of their victims. You rush forward and see a camp of tents near a mass of cut lumber and tree stumps. This must be a logging camp. You see firelight and the dark figures of men and creatures fighting and dying.
Oh,
What do you do?
What are these?
I open up the box and I go in the box and I say, Lord Marcus, it's time to come out now!
Okay. Craig, what are you doing?
So I turn and say, guys, stay out of my way. I say, guys, stay out of my way, and then I get ready. I'm gonna roar in and
You rage? You rage out?
I
Okay,
rage out right
you
away.
rage and rush for the first thing that comes in. There is about charging distance away from you.
Oh yes.
Charging distance away from you, there is a creature that is hunched over what is definitely a corpse now, and it's just shoveling raw flesh into its mouth, and it doesn't seem to. It seems to notice the roar, and it blood's dripping down from its claws in its face.
Attack?
Yeah, you can do that, and it lets out a challenging guttural
Yes.
hiss as you rush forward with your hammer raised high. Tell me what happens.
So now,
Craig,
minus-
what happens?
oh my god!
Raging?
One.
Okay. What happens is you trip over in your rage. You are so focused on the scene in front of you that you trip over a corpse that was lying in your path, and you go tumbling end over end, and you are now laying on your back, and you hear. And it's time to roll initiative.
That's so funny.
When he yelled down into the box, I used my Pearl of Power
Okay.
to recast mage armor on myself.
Okay.
And then I would begin climbing up. Does mage armor get cast?
5 plus 6 is 11.
Roll a concentration check.
Sorry. 5 plus 6 is 11. Oh, right, what's on?
10 plus 6 is 16.
13.
Yours is plus 9, I believe.
My concentration's 9?
Yeah.
Now? 24 concentration.
Okay, yeah. Mage armor gets cast.
Neat.
Marcus, your initiative.
That is such a typical beginning. That's just
Yeah,
typical.
We're back.
That's
It's the
standard.
stupidest thing.
That's
You
standard for
strode
this
boldly
group.
forth.
That's the stupidest thing.
You strode
I'm
boldly
on a
forth
10.
and fell.
10.
That's not typical.
We've all got to jump on
Only
me.
when you roll 1.
Gabby
Quigley.
says, where is evil JimJam?
Right here.
No, it's happening. Just wait.
Evil
And
JimJam.
Chelsea Ann says, if it's pitch black, they need Vin Diesel.
That's good. That's good. It's not quite pitch black, but I see what you did there, and I like it.
And Cody definitely pointed out something I would have liked, which is an extra large beanbag chair at
That'll
the
have
bottom
to be
of the ladder.
installed because a lot of things get thrown down into the box without a thought. So yeah, at some point they're going to need just a cushion
Like,
around
okay,
the ladder at the
okay.
bottom.
Fluffy feather
Yeah.
mattress.
Yeah.
Or we could just use
So,
Quigley, you are first. You see Crag has rushed ahead and then he falls flat on his
I'm
face.
putting the box opened on my back. So at some point, I'm assuming that Lord Marcus is going to climb up out of the box and just be on my back casting spells.
I'm sure that's exactly how it will go. If you're going to take the time to put the box on your back, that's a move action.
All right.
So you have a standard action or another move action.
And then I'm going to go run up over Sir Crag so I can save him.
Well, you can get with the rest of your movement. You can get up to where Sir Crag is.
Yes.
And that'll be where you.
Yes, but I could be within saving shield, correct?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
I'll allow it because I am merciful. This day.
Jim the merciful today.
I still
Yeah,
have out
something-
my
something's
dagger
gonna
and
happen.
shield from before.
Okay. What's the? No, there it is. All right.
Just suddenly imagine you.
Crag. Crag. There you are. Things did not go as you planned. You're now even more enraged about it. The sounds of battle are all around you. You're on your back.
And the monster's about to enter my body.
Well, the monster hasn't gone yet, so it didn't manage to close the rest of the distance with you, luckily. So
What happens, Craig?
what happens?
Is my turn again?
Yep.
If I get up, I take it.
There's nothing. Unless Quigley wants to kill you. No, there's no monster around you. The monsters haven't
Can
gone
I
yet.
get up and attack?
You can get up and you can move because you didn't go as far as you intended to go because you fell.
You tripped pretty much.
You are not near
now.
the monster right now because you didn't make it that far. So you
I'm
can
gonna
get up.
stand up. I'm gonna
Okay.
stand up and just yell.
Okay, that's fine.
I just get up and
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I'm
that's
right
fine.
there,
In fact,
ready.
you can tell that when you do that, you attract the attention of several more of these creatures that were attacking some of the.
How many do I see? Or do I
You
don't-
see
can't tell?
in your current field of vision, there are 6 of these creatures that have turned their attention
yeah.
towards you and will begin making their way.
There's 6 total?
There are 6 that are.
See.
I mean, the whole
That's a
camp is
lot.
under attack, so there is definitely a lot of.
And to be clear, me falling down was round 1 of my rage.
That was the first thing.
Round 2 of my rage is standing up and rage yelling.
Yes, but don't worry,
This is
because you
awesome.
can rage forever.
But don't forget,
This
Sir
is-
Greg, I can rage forever!
No, I can't.
Wow.
There is a limit to it, surprisingly.
Are these the spells you chose?
They're up. Your
Yes.
friends have bounded ahead. Things are proceeding as
already
they
used
usually do.
that.
Quigley is running forward with an open box
didn't.
on his back. You can see that with every
that's right.
step, the lid is like flapping closed and opening, flapping closed and opening.
Sorry.
This is just total chaos. What are you gonna
Great.
do?
If I channel energy, does
Yeah.
it hurt all of them?
They are not currently close enough to you for that to work.
So I have to, like,
But when they get close enough, that will absolutely work.
all right, I'm going to cast Iron Skin and rush forward.
Cast Iron Skin. Your armor class goes up by 4.
My
You
what?
your armor class goes up by 4,
Okay.
and you rush forward.
Yep.
Marcus, you are at the bottom of the ladder. You're feeling pretty good.
Do that.
You have mage armor. You are protected from all harm. Nothing bad could ever happen to you again. You have the infinite powers of the universe at your disposal, and you know that above you, there are very likely maidens to be saved who will be very grateful for your assistance. What do?
You talked me into it. I climb the ladder.
You climb the ladder.
At what point does gravity change?
When you poke your head out, you notice that everything is totally, like, you are completely disoriented. Your vision is bouncing around.
I poke my head back down, then I poke it back up.
It's also,
like
you see,
Yoda on my back.
you're looking down at the ground. It is not. You can see Quigley's legs pumping as he's running. This is not how it should be.
Do I see any villains?
No,
something from my back.
no. Currently, there are no villains in your field of view.
This is the greatest honor Lord Marcus ever has!
I reach around. Turn me around! Turn me around!
Okay, Quigley, you feel Marcus is. You hear Marcus yelling to turn around.
Can he turn me?
Why not? Whatever.
So now I'm wearing him on the front?
What do you want? How do you want to? You hear turn him around. What do you do?
No, see, the box was open so that he could see over me.
It would not fit on your back.
That's not how that works.
At all. There's no way. I mean, the fact that you're wearing this box at all is really like you
And
can.
when-
It's really it's not a real practical thing at all. But I'm
when
allowing it
he-
to happen.
when
I
his-
just yelled back, jump out!
Okay. He yells, "Jump out!"
I have the power! These are free actions because it's talking. I have the power of the universe! Turn me around!
I have the power of real life! Get out of my box!
And despite the fact that they were all free actions, that'll take us to the next moment of the round, which is when the creatures
I roll
begin.
out.
Okay, you roll out. The
And
creatures
close
begin
it!
bounding towards the fresh meat that has arrived and challenge them.
So Charles says, Marcus casts spells from Quigley's back. This is either the beginnings to the game Chicken or a new live chess piece in play, sort of like a bishop knight combo.
That's vicious.
Yes. Go anywhere.
James has also complimented our layout, says, I think it's pretty awesome. We can see the character sheets and animated portraits down on the bottom of the screen. Those are
Proud of that, yeah.
Those are a lot of hard work, and we really take a lot of pride in it that we're the only show that does that, and we're glad you guys appreciate it. There's lots of things that cycle through the info cam. Hopefully you enjoy Sir Gerald's guide and all the other tidbits and factoids, because it does take us quite a bit to come up with them.
You know, I feel like we were a little short-sighted though when we filmed some of those assets, because I don't know that we got Marcus peeking out of a box casting spells on Quigley's back. I think that's something we're gonna have to get for next
That was
time.
for round. Yeah, that was round 2.
Next time we'll have to anticipate
It
that.
was marked at the top.
Yeah,
There should
yeah.
also be a lot of Sir Crag carrying Squire Quigley. I feel like that happens quite a bit.
Lots
Anyway.
of water.
Creatures
water.
are closing in.
That
all
was
bound
something.
towards you. They don't get close enough to attack this round, but they're all within a move's distance of you at this point. There are 6 of them, in a bit almost like a semicircle as they bound in all directions. They're about 30 feet away from you at the end of their actions, and that takes us to the top of round 2. Quigley.
Did I get my bonded ring back?
No, we established that didn't happen.
But then I went down in the box, Jim.
And I said no. Like that's when you asked me, and I said no. I've already given you way more than the rules allow for. I don't feel bad.
I accept.
You said the dual attack is a full round action.
Yes. So if you move up, you won't be able to do it, but you will be able to take 1 attack.
Can I hold my position and then when one of them gets
So you want to ready
close
an
enough,
action. The first
and
one
then
that
I
comes
wa-
in.
Yes, I want to.
So the
dual
first
attack
enemy
that
that comes near you, you're gonna take 2 swings at. That is exactly what you do. Greg. You're raged.
I'm in the middle of the.
Yeah, they're all coming in.
So, and they're close. There's no more.
You do see a group of
charging.
2 that are pretty close to each other.
Pretty
Sometimes a pair.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You
doing.
rush forward, you take 30 feet ahead, and then take a swing.
Cheering to the back. Go, team!
Come on. 15 plus.
Yep.
Raging.
Yep.
9.
Yep, yep, yep,
Yes.
yep, 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 yep,
Yeah,
yep.
that's kind of.
Yep.
Is that 24?
Yep.
Yeah, you got it.
What happens, Craig?
Let's see what happens.
Calmly.
That was cleaving.
Yep. So you'll be able to take your second attack after you resolve
That
this
was
one.
22. So that one takes. Why are you peeing? That one takes.
Oh my god.
I hit my tooth.
That's all of that happened.
Oh my god, why am I. Not
Do
What did you roll?
Do you need help with math?
Plus 14, raging power attack.
No, I'm cleaving though. It's not a power attack.
No, it's you still add the same to your damage. Cleaving doesn't change your damage.
But it's I can't cleave
can,
power
yes, you
attack. I can? I can cleave power attack?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed. That's what a raging barbarian is supposed to do.
I'm just gonna cleave power attack all day.
Yes.
Forever.
Yes.
Good.
Never stop.
Glad we solved
Okay.
That is your job.
Okay,
That
so
time he didn't go into raging because he didn't want to.
14
Plus 6.
14 plus 6, 20.
Uh-huh.
All right.
The first one.
Let's see what
And
happens.
Let's see what happens
Okay.
for number 2.
You crush this one, caving in its chest. It falls aside.
Definitely not a 1.
No, number I got a 7.
Uh-huh.
So
Uh-huh.
no, 9.
9 total?
Minus 2.
16?
Minus 2.
So your total's 14?
14.
That's enough.
That's enough?
Yeah.
Oh, these freaking weak, undead pieces of garbage.
They're going to get back up.
Because then next time there's something hard, it's going to be like, oh, I can't believe it's so hard. But then
Oh, stop it, Jim!
My-
Curse you!
No, you're saying curse him. You always say he's a fair and just one.
He is, but I don't like when he heckles me. So 14 plus 5, 19.
All right, the second you just crush both of these. 1, 2, both of them go down, and so they're not moving. They're in a heap. That leaves 4 creatures still awake, ready to tear flesh. And Lyra, it's your turn.
Well, I recognize these things now.
Yes, you do.
So I think that the best thing I should do is channel energy. Because it worked last time.
It sure
And
did.
I literally don't know why my mind has gone from me. I think I'm going to channel energy.
Okay, so you very calmly decide. I think yeah. Okay, guys, and you don't even know nobody is like paying attention to you. So you're just talking to nobody. But
Right.
it's like, guys, I think it's time.
I'm going to channel energy.
Do that.
Do
Oh,
any
right.
of us notice her talking to herself?
I don't.
You're drunk.
3 and a 4, 7.
Okay, the holy light of Serene spreads out, banishing darkness from the realm, burning away the flesh of the undead for 7 points.
How do you do?
Pretty good. You see that many of these creatures are writhing in pain, shrieking in agony as their flesh and bone melts away.
Okay.
Many of them, you don't take them down, but you can tell that you have hurt them.
Chelsea Ann has pointed out that when the rogue in your party is the voice of reason, hashtag adventurer problems. And Timothy has mentioned he's still too intimidated to try and make a wizard or sorcerer. Still getting used to the gameplay. But his hat is off to myself and Lyra for taking on the challenge of spellcasters.
They can be complicated classes, but they're a ton of fun once you get it down.
And remember to share this episode
Share
with the
it.
hashtag dragons and stuff. Make sure it's a public share
Tell your
so that
friends
you
to
can
share
be
it.
entered in for the prizes. And if you are watching on Twitch, we love you, but you have to go to Facebook in order to receive those prizes, and you have to share and use the hashtag dragons and stuff and make it public and all that good stuff.
Absolutely. But before any of that, you tell me what happened.
I
Marcus.
channel the power. I stand up.
Okay.
I channel the power of the universe.
Okay.
And I
you-
cast flaming balls.
Roll a concentration check.
I sure do roll a concentration
He's
check.
going to miss and burn down the loggers camp.
For those of you wondering, it's actually flaming sphere, but it seemed like a missed opportunity to call a spell flaming balls. So concentration check. 88.
That's a D20 is the concentration check, just so you know.
I thought you wanted me to roll percentiles
That
because
was
you had
from
me roll
before.
percentiles
That
last
was
time.
just to see. That was for things.
That was for
don't-
something else. But I rolled an 88, Jim. I'm drunk.
You can't roll an 88. So roll a D20 for me.
What? Why
And
would
add
I do
9
that?
to it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'll do that then. I'll do what you said. 7 plus 8 is, 15.
15. Okay.
No, 9. No, 9 plus 7. Sorry, 9, 16.
16. Okay. You concentrate
What do I cast?
and
What things
you-
come out of me?
you feel the spell slipping away from you, but then you grasp it at the last moment, and you remember that you have to flick your wrist a little for it and form the sphere in your mind and on the ground at your target, and somewhere where I don't know where, but
At the one that I saw.
at the one.
We're surrounded. If he's surrounded, I'm surrounded. I'm next step out of his backpack.
Okay. So against one of these creatures,
You pick one.
flaming
I rolled an 88.
ball of magical energy bursts into life and being at the feet of this creature as it tries to dance away, but is unable to. It is engulfed in the flames, and you deal.
I deal damage to it! I finally get to cast my new spell! I do 3d6
That is a
damage
shit ton of damage.
of fire! And it is fire that is burning it for 7 points of fiery damage.
And as he does
Okay.
this, I say, Lord Marcus, the fire doesn't work on him, it doesn't kill them!
It will kill them the first time!
Roll a knowledge arcana check, but take a -2 penalty because you're drunk.
I am?
Oh yeah.
What? What's a 19 on the die? So we'll call it a 17 plus a knowledge religion
It's
is
Arcana.
26.
Arcana.
Yep.
But it's
Arcana.
enough. I can tell already.
11 plus 19 is 30,
well,
28.
Quigley
30,
doesn't know what he's talking
drunk,
about
88.
because
Quigley,
this
you're
isn't
drunk.
normal flame. It's magical
is
flame,
magical
which
flame.
is different.
It's
So
different than
there's
your
a chance it will work.
plebeian flame. Mine's better.
And now these creatures begin to move. Crag, the ones that you slaughtered, they continue alive there. But 2 of the creatures move up to Quigley, who gets to use his ready to action to take 2 swipes.
Right, here we go. The first is with the shield. It's like my dice know that they are meant for Squire Quigley. Roll a 2.
That's not gonna do it, Quigley.
No. So, and now here's the dagger.
Oh, finally! Did something!
Wow! All right,
something
roll a
critical.
Yes, my
1d4.
dagger crits.
Roll a 1d4 and double that damage.
Sure.
1. What? So 2 plus 4, 6 points of damage.
It was so critical.
Okay. You stab this thing through its eye, and then, but you weren't. It's all after you whiffed. Well, you whiffed with your shield completely, and then you stab with your eye, but you pull back. Like you can tell, like it's going right. Like it's a kill shot. But then you pull back and you damage it. You can see it's flailing around, but you're like, I should have followed through. So you poked it, and you can tell you upset it a lot, but it could have been so much better. It should have been so much. It's too short of a blade. You're used to a much longer blade. And then it gets to attack you. But it misses.
That's what she said.
The other one that rushes up to you takes a swipe and also misses you. So quickly, that's 2 misses on you. Marcus, the creature leaps out
But
of
I
the
have my
path
bonded
of the
ring because
flame.
you said I have my bonded ring.
It leaps out of the flaming
You guys
sphere
remember? You
and
guys
charges
all remember
straight
when he
for you.
said-
Its skin still smoldering
But I have an 18.
and lunges for you with its teeth.
No.
What is your AC right now?
18.
18. It misses.
But of course it does. Have the power
But
of the
barely.
universe.
You have an AC of 18?
He has an amazing.
Right now because of mage armor. Normally it's very bad.
Shut up, Jim. A wizard doesn't reveal all of his secrets. It is magic. Nick, by the way, says, guys, keep up all the great adventures. You're awesome. I'm wondering if that means Nick is perhaps headed to Betty Bye, because it may be late, especially where you are, because it is, it's rather late here, but we appreciate everybody tuning in, sticking with us. And of course, if you ever do have to sleep, ever in your life, or if you ever can't join us during the live show, you can always catch up on the adventures on our Facebook page, facebook.com/dragons and stuff. Go over to the archive, check out all the episodes. We have clips. We have many things to check out.
Can I read the?
Now,
Yes,
I
read
want
the
to read
next
a
one.
comment from our resident troll, Kyle. So, if what comes out of Marcus is anything like crag craps, they're gonna burn a lot more bridges.
We're gonna burn something.
So he's gonna burn his bridges.
Britches.
Yes.
there's still one creature unresolved, and it comes towards you, Lyra.
I'm wearing an iron skin.
I know you have iron skin.
Just to let you
I'm
know.
aware.
What is it?
You have iron skin.
I'm wearing an iron skin.
Yes.
I stole it from the iron. I battled it,
know.
and I defeated it. I took its skin.
Stole it from the Iron Giant, and now I'm wearing it.
And
It
it is
looks better
lucky
on
that
me.
you do have iron skin, for it rakes its claws across your flesh, but it skids across the hardened exterior of your flesh, dealing no damage.
Sparks.
Yeah, there are some sparks as it just rakes ineffectively at your iron
Great.
skin.
That's my favorite one. Other than cure light wounds, because I love healing.
Are you
That
sure
takes
water
us to
isn't
the
your
top
favorite?
of the next round. It is Quigley's turn. You've got 2 creatures on you. What do you do?
So, Squire Quigley at this point concentrates really hard because he's trying to get big. You know, he's trying to...
He's trying to get big?
He's trying to
Yeah.
get big, but...
Trying to get swole?
Something's wrong, Lord Marcus! My magic has left me! And
Were you drinking?
Ooh, attack.
I yelled at him, were you drinking tonight?
I was drinking!
That's the problem.
I attack with my shield and
right.
my dirt dauber at the one that I already critted.
All right, shield attack.
Box.
That was a 20.
7 plus 5. 5 is 12.
12 is not enough. Sorry, Quigley. I award you no points. But your dagger.
15 plus 6 is 21.
You follow through with your dagger much more effectively and deal.
Took more damage than last time. 1!
Yes.
Plus,
These are very good dice.
right?
1 plus 4.
Okay,
5.
you lunge forward with your dagger. You stab it right in the forehead this time, and your blade sinks beneath its rotting flesh. You pull it out, and the creature just drops forward on the ground.
Have the 2 that Crag killed arisen?
They don't appear to have, but
Okay. Well, I wouldn't know anyways.
Oh, but they will. Don't you worry about it.
Craig, it is your turn. Behind you, you see Lyra is
Yes.
facing one of these beasts. Marcus is facing one of the beasts. And Quigley is facing two of these creatures.
One now.
Well, one now, that's right. Sorry.
What's the closest thing?
Closest thing is Lyra.
Yeah. Yeah.
You attack Lyra? Good. Good option.
The monster that's on Lyra. I'm
No.
not
Yeah.
attacking Lyra.
You
So-
go forth and attack the
you.
monster.
The weight
But
that's been
just-
holding her down, that monster, you mean?
Just remember,
Raging power attack, shut up! 9 plus 9, 18.
18 is enough to hit.
Maximum damage. No.
And then you cleave into Lyra?
17 damage.
17 points of damage.
just
It
remember,
goes down under the fury of your attacks, lying on the ground, motionless. Lyra,
Yes.
the crag just smashed the creature that was fighting you.
Channeling energy.
You can channel energy one more. So proud of it.
I have a few
too.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So Noah says, I just purchased a Quigley shirt and now I can stride boldly forth.
Yay!
That's right, Noah,
Yeah!
you can.
Yeah.
Huzzah!
Nice job, Noah. Anybody else that would like a shirt, head over to wictheseries.com and get yours today. And check out Walking in Circles if you haven't already. It's an adventure, not us playing a game, but living in real life, an adventure for 2 seasons.
And share this. No.
And so I got a 4 and
No,
a
we don't
4.
care.
8.
8 points of damage. Nice.
It's the one that's working, guys.
And then take pictures
You're
in
doing
your
great,
shirts and
and
send
then
them
I
to us.
make it stay down.
I'd love to see that.
Yeah, that's one thing that I don't know that anybody's really done is actually once they've gotten their shirt, taken a photo of themselves in it or their family or whatever.
Yeah, you're trying to steal your.
I am doing a very good job here, and I'm saving everybody's butt.
This is
I'm sorry, Alex.
You're actually doing really helpful.
Lady Lyra, this is for last time when we were fighting the owl bears and you
you
decided
healed
to heal
And
the
yet
owl
we got
bears.
out of there, and I put all of you on my back in the box and ran because I'm faster than all of you guys.
Well,
Except for
yeah.
Chris.
So I helped you guys,
You're
and
not-
then our friend helped us, Dwindle. But
Oh,
if
good
I
call.
hadn't,
Dwindle!
if I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have a friend coming
Marcus,
back to town.
it is your action.
No one's
Correct.
It is your
it's
action.
ridiculous.
The creature
Oh
in
my
front of you
thunder.
has just gone down.
It's all gone.
Wait, the creature
No.
in front of me went down?
Yes, it did.
Yeah, because of me.
After Lyra's burst of magical
You're
energy,
welcome.
it just disintegrated
I'm
in front of you.
amazing. Magic fire, best fire. I have 2 questions, Jim,
Yes.
about how magic works.
He's asking you how magic works. Yes.
Could I vanish and still control the flaming sphere without becoming uninvisible?
No.
Okay. Second question is, I have prepared flaming sphere a second time. Could I cast it a second time?
Only one will be active at a time.
You shut your mouth. Okay, first thing I do is I move the flaming sphere to another enemy.
Okay.
Anyone that is looking at me.
Well, the one closest to you is actually the one. Yeah, the only one that's up currently is one that's Quigley's facing.
I
Look at that.
point at it.
Wonder why.
I say, die, thing!
All right.
For
He
I
tries
control
to
the
scramble out of the way
universe.
of your rolling flames and succeeds.
Do I get an attack of
Times-
opportunity?
No, it does because it doesn't move. It just doesn't.
And then I say, I said die! And then I cast a magic missile at
Roll a
it.
concentration check.
I sure do. It's 88. No one likes you, Jim. 13.
13. You attempt to cast magic missile, and suddenly you are drenched in a downpour of water. As a spell that you were really happy to cast earlier didn't quite get off, does finally go. It was almost like it was delayed, and this release of wild magic in your drunken state suddenly sets it off, and you are drenched in a downpour of water.
He's been waiting to use that on you the entire time. Great.
I said dry! And I prepare to cast Prestidigitate next turn.
The creature, Quigley, in front of you takes a swing at you not seeming to heed its desperate situation as its companions have fallen and it has been, most of its flesh is burned away by Lyra's holy magic, but with its last bit of strength, it's still just coming for you with a ravenous, mindless hunger. But it misses. You, having full command of the battlefield, confident in your abilities, you just raise your shield to meet its weak attack, and then...
I'm going to it!
Get it!
You can do it.
All right, this is with the shield. That's a 17.
That hits!
All right, 17.
Quickly, you hit with your shield.
Oh, I hit with my shield! How wonderful! I don't even remember how much damage.
1d4, I think.
1d4.
Oh, plus 1. 1d4 plus 1.
Oh, nice.
Just throw that anywhere.
4 plus 1 is 5!
So it lunges forward with its teeth. You raise your shield to
No,
meet it.
just plus 1.
It clangs against your shield, and then you just pull back and smash the front of its face. Many of its sharp teeth go shatter under the weight of your blow and go sprinkling down onto the ground.
Ooh.
And then with your dagger,
Delightful.
14 plus 6!
roll damage.
Yes! 4 plus 4, 8!
All right, as it is reeling from the ferocity of your shield bash, you take the opportunity to jam its chest with your dagger. This time, knowing that the blade is shorter than normal, so you have to push harder and further, go in further, and you succeed in piercing its whatever internal organs it still has that haven't rotted away. You pull out the blade, black blood comes gushing forth onto the ground, and the creature falls over dead.
Now,
Again.
But it's not
do I know that because I've used my magic on it, my magic dagger, can I sense that it is staying closed? Like, do I see that it is?
Yes,
Or is it
the creature that you are facing, you watch it a moment because you're waiting to see if it will get up. Nothing is happening. It seems to be.
Jim,
However.
I just have a question about Quigley's
Yes.
shield bash.
Yeah.
Because I am confused. The shield that he is using,
Yes.
does he add his strength to the
He has
damage?
half of his strength because
Gotcha.
of his offhand attack. Normally, you're actually supposed to roll your primary hand attack first. It doesn't matter, realistically.
But that shield doesn't have a spike on it.
No. But it's a magic.
Magical.
Oh.
It's wonderful.
But I always roll with what I would do first.
Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't really matter, but. And you can certainly do that. Yeah. So it has less damage potential because it's his offhand, so he only has half his strength bonus to it. There are no creatures stirring except when you look over to see the ones that Crag faced off against.
I move
They are
flaming
beginning
spear ball
to get up onto their
one.
feet, and you concentrate, roll the spear over onto it, engulfing it in flames.
I surely
Are
do.
we out of turn? Oh, it's his
Not
turn.
quite yet.
That was a terrible
There'll
roll.
be a moment.
8 damages is.
As it's rising to its feet, the flaming spear just rolls right into it. The creature collapses in a pile of burning bone and ash and
I
flesh.
move the flaming sphere to the next one.
Well, I want to see if anybody else.
No, they don't.
Does anybody
I
else?
have
Do you see
found the
another
mist.
creature starting to
I'm
get?
striding boldly forth and poking.
Okay, go for it. Do it.
Just poke it.
12 plus my 8 gives me
Enough.
20.
Good job.
I get the kill.
Why?
4 plus
Because I
4
burned
is 8.
Oh, for that one. Okay. Indeed, as this one is trying to rise to its feet, to lurch forward, even though it is still badly damaged, you can tell that most of its form has been melted away by Lyra's magic. But the bits of it that still are able to coalesce, you ram your blade into the thickest, meatiest part of it, and then rip it out, and the creature lets out an inhuman shriek and falls down.
Hello, fellow heroes. Thank you for watching. Be sure to give us a like at facebook.com/dragons and stuff. I'm sure you've heard that link said numerous times in this episode, but we really, really appreciate your support and your love, feedback, and all the cool stuff with it. Thanks, guys.